Wow, 2,000 subscribers. Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it to 1,000 to be honest with you. But here I am at 2,000 subscribers, and I just gotta say, thank you. Like, just thank you. I could give you the whole it really means a lot to me kind of speech that every YouTuber gets, but I'm not gonna do that because let's face it, everyone has done it. But I do want to say I do really appreciate all of you for coming in, watching my videos, liking, commenting, and subscribing, helping me supporting the channel, and it really, really means a lot. And I got to meet some awesome people there, and I couldn't be happier. And so we are going to start the Q&A off with our first question by my guy Christopher, aka my apprentice, who I trained, and he asks, which Halloween movie is the best in your opinion? And well, I could say it's the original because that's an easy answer, but what about sequel wise? But well, because like I said, I could easily just say the original because it's obviously the best one. But like, what about the other movies? Now, in my opinion, the best Halloween sequel is by far Halloween Kills. Because, like, let's face it, my guy Michael Myers is an absolute demon in Halloween Kill. Because, like, my guy is literally squad wiping entire teams of firefighters and a mob. It's just like, bro, this is just awesome. There's also the fact that he looks absolutely menacing, bro. He has that aura. And, it's just like my favorite Halloween movie. Now, is it the best story wise? Not really, because it kind of plays a lot more like Halloween 2, where it takes place immediately after Halloween 2018, and like our main character Laurie Strode is in the hospital for the majority of the movie. But I still think it's a pretty awesome movie. It's fun. It is violent as hell. Like holy crap, man! Some of the stuff Michael does in that movie is just by far like my guy. You need to calm down. Okay, it's not that serious. But yeah, overall, Halloween Kills is by far like my favorite movie of all time, and my favorite Halloween sequel too. And like I remember going to the theater and just being absolutely amazed, just by the movie itself because it's freaking awesome. And he also asked a question, what's your opinion on Friday 13th Part 6? Here's the thing with the Friday 13th movies. They love to recycle the exact same thing. And what I mean by that is have Jason die and then come back to life in the next movie. But then you could say, oh, but Halloween always reboots different timelines. Well, yeah, but they're not Michael Myers literally dying and then coming back to life. Because here's the difference: Jason can die. People just bring him back to life or accidentally bring him back to life. Whereas Michael does not fucking die. Period. He's invulnerable to literally everything. But the point is that Part 6 is literally like no different than the other Friday 13 movies where in part 4 we literally see him die and then Tommy accidentally brings him back to life in part 6. But as a movie, the movie's good. Like Jason does look awesome. He really does. It's our first look at zombie Jason and he really nailed it too. But like as for like characters, there's really not a lot of good characters in the movie other than Tommy. Because like in my opinion, Tommy's the only good character in there. All the other characters are just your standard typical cannon fodder for Jason. You have the horny you just basically have the horny teenagers and shit like that. It's just they're just cannon fodder for Jason. But you also have Tommy's love interest, the sheriff's daughter, whose name I do not remember. But but like the kills in the movie were pretty good. My favorite one was when Jason literally punches Tommy's friend's heart out. That shit was hardcore as hell. And then you got the scene where Jason rips off a dude's arm. Now that was funny as hell. And then what was another one? I think it was the one. I think yeah, the triple decapitation. That was another good one. But like overall, it's your standard Friday 13 movie. It's just it literally has Jason just coming back to life and killing people. Like that's pretty much it. No other like there's really no other like discussion for that movie. It's just your standard typical Friday the 13th movie. And even in part 7, they recycle the same thing. Jason literally dies and then comes back to life. And then it's just like rinse and repeat. But it's not a bad movie, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite Friday the 13th movies, but it just recycles the same concept over and over again. And that's with all the Friday the 13th movies. The only one that doesn't do that is the remake, because in the remake Jason was actually alive, but like they do kind of do the same thing where we literally see Jason get stabbed in the heart with his machete, and then they throw his body into the lake, and he just appears out of the lake. So it's just like, yeah, they kind of did at the end, but not really, because at the beginning of the movie he's not dead, so it doesn't really count. And from the next question is serial Jason Myers edit. See, and like here's the thing, right? Don't ask for for like people's real name and age. Like I'm not trying to be mean, but like don't ask people that because it's just kind of weird. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be rude, but don't ever ask people on YouTube that, because with with the way YouTube is right now, it's best not to do that if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, just be wary of that. But he does ask what's my favorite Michael Myers movie in design, and I did already say this, but it's still Howling Kills, and it's still my favorite design. I just love like the burnt burnt mask, the burnt overalls. He really just has that aura. You know what I'm saying? Like if I saw that guy in the street, I'm going to respectfully go the other way. So yeah, that's that question. And my man Octo asks, he I'm trying to word it right. He asked to rate him as an editor. He's a solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. His edits are some of the best edits I've ever seen. He speaks facts. He's wholesome. He's a very good editor. I do think he can do some improvement, but overall he's still a very solid editor. All right. Next question is from Jay. I can't pronounce. We're just gonna call him Jay because I can't pronounce the other half of the name. He asked what's my favorite editor. My favorite editor was Mr. Myers. This also answers Myra Goji and Dumb Fox's questions, where they ask who inspired me. It's still Mr. Meyer. It's Mr. Myers' edits. He's one of my favorite editors and the one who inspired me to make my own edits. I just really loved his edits. I also loved his music choice too. Like whenever I'm in school and I'm done with all my work, I'll just pop my earbuds in. I'll just watch one of his edits while listening to the music, and like that shit is just absolute fire, man. Like I'll just sit there and just chill. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, he's like my favorite editor. He's also my favorite. He's also the guy who inspired me to make edits, and like, just like, yeah. I mean, not really much to say about that. It's just, yeah. The last question comes from Michael Kruger. Which is your favorite Michael? I have a lot of favorite Michaels, but I could just easily say Halloween Kills again. But I'm gonna give you a different answer because I've said how the Halloween Kills Michaels is like my favorite. But like I have other favorites, guys. It's not just Halloween Kills, but like how my other favorite is Halloween 6 Michael Myers. Now that Michael Myers is just an absolute demon. Like my guy is out here murdering everyone. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm like this guy literally walked into an operating room and killed everyone in it. Like it was like no issue. It's just like my guy needs to calm down. And it also has my favorite mask in the entire franchise. Like I love that mask so much. It's easily one of my top three masks. And like and I think I like the mask a little bit better than Howling Kills. And I don't know why. The Howling 6 mask has that kind of like aura to it. You know what I'm saying? It has that like pure evil vibe. Like where it's just like if someone mentions his name, I'm going to a different country. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I don't want to be anywhere near this guy. You know what I mean? Which to be fair, I don't blame him. My guy literally used a dude's head to break down and bent a steel metal door, and then proceeds to also crush his head flat. And like, my guy, it's just like that. He's just like my favorite design, really. I love I love the design. I love the mask. I love everything about the Halloween 6 Michael Myers. And I wish they would have kept the mask in Halloween H2O. Why? I don't know, because they're dumbasses. But yeah, like that pretty much concludes the Q&A. And once again I really appreciate you guys for getting me this far. And like, once again, I couldn't do it without you. That's pretty much it. That's the Q&A. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.